What if I told you that your business could be sued by a customer and not an employee for things like harassment, and your current insurance wouldn't cover a dime of that claim? Hi, I'm Gordon Coyle. Welcome to my channel where we talk about the risk and insurance issues on the minds of business owners. As an expert business insurance broker, these videos are intended to help guide and educate decision makers to help make you a more informed buyer. If I don't answer the question that's on your mind that brought you to this video, reach out and let's connect. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe. So here's the deal. Most business owners think that employment-related threats and claims only come from inside their company, like employees, HR issues, and things of that kind. But what happens when a lawsuit comes from outside the company? A customer, a vendor, maybe even a delivery contractor. That's where third-party employment practice liability insurance, or third-party EPLI, comes in. Let's say a server at your restaurant makes an inappropriate comment to a customer. That customer files a lawsuit. Or a cashier at a retail store makes an inappropriate joke about a customer's appearance while they're checking out, and they file a lawsuit. If your current EPLI policy only covers employees, then you're footing the bill on those claims, and it could be tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in loss. So, what is third-party EPLI? Third-party EPLI is a policy that steps in when someone outside of your company sues you for things like discrimination, which could be race, gender, age, and so forth, or harassment, humiliation, or retaliation. And these claims could be tied to any of your people, the owners, employees, even temporary staff. It'll cover you for things like the legal defense costs, settlements, court judgments, and sometimes even PR crisis response management. But here's the kicker. It's not standard. You have to add it as an endorsement to your current employment practice liability policy. Who really needs this kind of coverage? If your business deals with the public, then you need this. This includes retail trade, restaurants, hospitality, hotels, for example, healthcare, childcare, anywhere you interact with the public, you're at risk. Even a B2B company that hosts clients or vendors can be exposed. Let me give you a real-world example. A boutique clothing store customer of ours was sued because a customer claimed that they were racially profiled and falsely accused of shoplifting. The legal defense alone on this case was $45,000. The claim was dismissed, but that money is gone, and that's why this coverage matters, even when you win. Now, I'll often hear pushback when trying to broaden protection because there's an added charge to endorsing third-party protection to an EPLI. So let's clear some things up. The first response I often hear is, well, we're too small to get sued. Actually, smaller businesses are often more exposed because they lack HR support internally. Or I hear, well, we already have EPLI. And the fact is that most EPLI policies don't include third-party coverage by default. Another response, well, we've never had an issue like that before. Risk doesn't need a history to hurt you. One bad day is enough. And I also hear, well, our general liability covers things like that. Nope, general liability covers things like bodily injury or property damage, not harassment or discrimination claims, whether they come from employees or customers. Let me give you a couple of success stories about how this coverage works. We had a hotel where a guest claimed that there was inappropriate comments made by the front desk clerk. The third-party EPLI policy handled the issue quickly with no media circus and no big payout. A grocery store faced a discrimination suit over alleged homophobic remarks by one of their employees. The EPLI third-party coverage covered it, including the loss settlement, and the business stayed intact. Even an IT consulting firm avoided a major fallout after a client claimed offensive jokes during a site visit. Thanks to EPLI third party, they salvaged the client relationship and avoided damages. So, what should you do? Here's the three-step plan. First, assess your risk. Do you deal with the public? Have you ever had past complaints? 2, review your current EPLI policy. Does it cover third-party claims? Can't tell? I'll help you uncover that for sure. Number 3, talk to us. Add third-party coverage and implement proactive training. And if you're worried about rocking the boat with your current agent, I get it. That's why the Coyle Group offers a confidential coverage review that won't tip off your current broker. No awkward conversations, no market quotes, just clear advice. Don't wait for a lawsuit to find out you're not covered. Contact us at the Coyle Group for a private review of your insurance by clicking the contact info in the description box below. Fill it out and we'll get back to you quickly. Let's make sure you have the right protection for the risks you actually face. And if this video gave you something to think about, do me a favor. hit the like button and subscribe. More business owners need to hear advice like this. Thanks.